So I've been trained in the practice of Ho'oponopono with Aunty Pearl Ulunui o Kamamalu Kanakaole Garmin. I have been under her tutelage for many years. And so that is such a beautiful gift, and I will always honor her in every possible way as I am her lamaku. Yeah. So I'm gonna take you to a whole nother lens. Throughout this time, I'm gonna want you to practice this word. Everybody say makavalu.
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 Makavalu means 8 eyes. So it's about using the lenses, right, to elevate. Example, when you look at the word kuleana in the dictionary, what does that mean to you, kuleana?
Responsibility.
Somebody else, okay. Who else? Okay, what else? Okay, so when you go in the dictionary, okay, so most times it's used today as responsibility, but there's that depth to it. When you go into the dictionary, the first word in the dictionary says, everybody, vehevehe.org. Does everybody know what that is?
Aye.
Please, if you don't have that on your phones, please download vehevehe.org. That's the dictionary. Yeah? But in the dictionary, the first word in there says R-I-G-H-T. Right. That is our birthright to the Aina. That's the depth of it. So when you take it on a deeper level and you makavalu and look at this, when you take it backwards, it's about kuleana land. We are stewards. We never did own this land. Mahalo Keakua. We're stewards of the land. We are the Aina. That kind. So you have to look. Don't just settle for what you see. Use your eyes. 8 eyes. Makavalu. Makavalu everything. So when you look at makavalu with 8 eyes, expand and elevate. Yeah, that's what that basically is saying. 8 eyes, expand and elevate. Just don't settle for what you see. It's bigger or deeper. Okay, so anyways, I need to introduce you to something that Aunty Ulu coined. She coined this back in 2000. And she wanted her name be like this on here. Pug. It is P-U-G, Pearl, Ulunui, Okamamalu Garmin. Like that, that's her. 2000, she coined this. The reason she coined this is so, remember now, this is a Western framework. Western framework. Because my classroom is really out there. But because we sometimes we go talk story around the island, we take this with us. So this she coined so that we could bring it into the classroom for help others understand what we're going to talk about in here. So when you look at this, she called this a natural order of balance. I have learned the other way too with the triangle. Mahalo to Uncle Ikeke. So I've also learned that way. This way under my lawyer, Aunty Ulu, allows me to move in and out of this. Okay, so in level 1, we have above us. In the culture, we have Kalani. I'm just going to go through this pretty much. Everybody know what Lani means, Kalani?
Aye.
Who in here don't know what that means? Mahalo. Keakua? Keakua? Okay, check this out. Okay, prior to, how many of you know when the missionaries came here, introduced themselves to you? What year?
1820.
That's a good year. Anybody else get a different year? 1820, well, we're 1819, 1820, right? That was the arrival of the missionaries. We didn't have the word God. Yeah? I mean, really, I want you to think about that. Makavalu, I want you to think, we didn't have the word God. So let me break down Akua for you. Akua is like your back, right? The spinal cord. That's the DNA. That's our DNA, right? That's our blood. So it goes a lot deeper than just God. Yeah? And we get plenty. Kini Akua. Kini Akua, for example, I'm Hawaii Island. I'm going to talk about Pele because I brought her with me. Anyways, Pele, when she goes off, you know the red, that's her, the flame, the red is Pele. So the smoke that comes off of the lava, that's Kini Akua. You know, everybody going to say, oh, that's not good, that's, you know, you won't get sick. But there's that power in that too, in that element. That's your Kini Akua. That's just one example. In the morning you wake up, the mist that come off the grass, that's Kini Akua. Get that energy, so don't blink, or else you go miss that. Get get mana in that. Your aumakua. Aumakua is your ancestral guardian. You've heard people talk about aumakua. Is there anyone in here that not sure what aumakua is? You've heard of it? Everybody get aumakua?
Right.
Everybody name their aumakua? Okay. Aumakua is similar to, it's not that, but let me give you an example. Father Damien. Anybody know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay, Father Damien did great things in his time when he helped the Hawaiians in Kalaupapa. They were sick, yeah, leprosy. And so when he hollered and he left us, they took his body all the way to Rome. A lot of Hawaiians went. They went Rome. Anybody in here went Rome? Nice, okay. So you went, and then what did they have there? What did they have? You went for that? Okay, what did they do?
They had like 60, they prayed over him. They had like 60,000 people in the plaza there.
What was that for?
Canonization.
Yes.
Made him a saint.
Canonization, they elevated him to a saint. That's what they did. Well, with our cultural lens, when they move on here, they just elevates or ascends to a higher level. Yeah, that's our aumakus. That's just kind of like an example with Father Damien. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Kupuna. The kupunas here that have moved on. Puna is fresh water. Yeah, we need that all the time. We need that all the time. Can you see the depth of kupuna? That's what I mean about makavalu. It's deeper than just, oh, kupuna. No, we need water. We need, so you see when we take that in, let's ike they give us. Yeah? Okay, that's your sources. And within the sources above you, we have the moon, sun, rain, winds, clouds, thunder. These are all elements that we need. And this is what the Hawaiians knew. They knew it. All of this. These elements, right? Okay, we call that level 1. Level 2, this everything you can see here. The land, the ocean, right? The animals, the forest, the plants. Everything here is what you can see on this level. Now, these 2 levels right here work really well together. These 2. They have within this, it's called reciprocity. That's a big word. Everybody say reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
You're going to hear this up the Mauna a lot. Because they're talking about that so they can get our people back on the same page. How we use these 2 levels. We need these 2 levels. Right? These 2 levels work really well together. Because within this gives us all our elements. And somebody had a question? No? Are we okay? We have wind, fire, rain, all come out of this. How cool is that? Okay, that's level 1 and 2. Level 3 is us. Okay? All of the Kanakas. Now, the question I have for you folks is, does this level need this level? Does level 1 need level 3? Okay. Does level 2 need level 3? Does level 2 need level 3? Yes.
Yes.
No, yes.
No.
Oh, you gotta think about that. Really, I need you to really look at this. Does level 2 need level 3?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Yeah. Survival, basically.
Okay, so level 2 need level 3 for survival? Okay.
Level 3 needs level 2, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, us guys,
See, that's why I need you when you need to step back and really look. All of this was here before us. So here's what I'm gonna throw at you. Over here is part of the chaos. Right here. Everybody right here is part of the chaos. And until we come to this point and really grasp this and make that personal, we don't make the change. Mapopo?
Right.
Right. This is real simple because you can use this to work with other people and yourself. But it's really important to see how this is like the foundational for anything Hawaiian thereafter. Our laws was based on this, right? Our laws was based on environmental factors. And also our law was based on the moon. The moon phases. It told us when we could grow, and it told us when not to grow, and it told us when to fish and not to fish. Same thing. This told us that, but we get so caught up in today, we're practicing now to take it back. This was our law. It told us everything what we needed to do. All of our traditions and practices are based in here. Everything we do from a cultural perspective is done within this. Everything I honor when doing ceremony or the practices I do, I honor this. And all the akuas, like he shared in the Mo'oku Auhau. Yeah, today. That's who I honor. That is number one and foremost that we do this. Now, with as I've introduced you into Ho'oku'u Hewa, which is so important for my haumana that I have in Hawaii Island to get a grasp on Ho'oku'u Hewa. First of all, they have to be grounded in this. And what I mean by it could be simple things like, okay, in my smoking career, in my old days, smoking cigarettes, I used to flick my cigarette butts on the ground. It's those small little changes you make where you don't do that. When you start to practice to put your rubbish in your pocket. It's that kind of changes. Then you start doing to malama this. Like like when you like eat mango, right? How many of you go to the tree and ask permission? Most people are gonna say, oh, they crazy. That person, they talking to the tree. They stay crazy, right? Is that the mentality we all have? See, so
Western mentality.
right. So what's the fear in going to the tree and then asking the lychee tree, aloha, you know, and then say your name, and then you take some fruit and you mahalo the tree. It's those simple changes we make. Doesn't have to be like rocket science. I gotta learn this 89 line chant. No, you just go to the tree and you just give permission. I mean, ask permission. Mahalo the tree. It's real simple, right? It's how do you do the practices to make the changes. You don't need study 139 line chant. No, if you know a chant that enters you into the forest, good job. Otherwise than that, it can be real simple so that you can start to practice small changes. Small kind, not big. When you go to the ocean, how do you malama? Because we like eat fish. Who in here don't like eat fish? We all eat fish, but how many of us go malama the ocean? Or ask the ocean for permission, right? So it's those type of things we gotta start doing today. Take it back. That's our practice. You know, you ask permission, you take what you need, right? And you mahalo the ocean. It's really simple, that kind of stuff. And that's why I'm so grateful to my lo'ea for instilling this in me. The first one. Oni hanau is number 2. Oh, we see right here. Ovai koinoa. Number 3, Pehako Pico. Number 4, Na'au. And number 5, Namea Kupuna. And then I'll break it down. And this is my training under Aunty Ulu. And this is also, some people look at this when I've done it with other places as like, they'll ask me things like, oh, is that individual counseling? No, it's not individual counseling. It's a way to work with people, but one-on-one, yeah? But I don't call it individual counseling. Okay, so ho'o is in action, yeah? Ho'o, action. to release. Hewa, wrong. Hoku Hewa. And this is about you working with yourself first. Okay? So in Onehanau, the first one. Onehanau is about traveling sands or the sands of your birth. I know you heard Kiala mention it too. So when you take a look at the sands of your birth, or Onehanau, your birthplace. Well, wherever you travel in this world, right? There's you take, okay, where you place the history of our people and the history of who you. Wherever you go. Like we come from Hawaii Island, you know how crowded the car was? Right? Their car, right? Because I brought everybody with me. Okay? And I'm going to get more deep into the everybody I brought with me. And so you need to look at where you come from. Your place tells a lot about you. It really does. I had to make this personal. I had to make each component of Ho'oku'u Kaheba personal in my life for me to truly understand what this meant when Auntie said, we part of the chaos. Until I access inside me to learn about who I was, where I came from, where I grew up, and what I know about my place. So that's Onehanau. The other one is Ovai Koi Noa. Ovai, okay, Ovai Koi Noa. Vai in Hawaiian translates to who. Not what you, but who you. And that is referring to the family. So Ovai Koi Noa is about who you, not what you. We don't like know what you. We like know who you. Who you is talking about your family. Who's your family name? Where did it come from? Because usually, okay, most people, I'm not picking on Waianae, but I love Waianae because my grandfather's side is from Waianae. Waianae got such a bad rap, right? You see it on the TV right before, right? It was bad rap. But Waianae is a fishing village. If you look back in that time, if you came out of there, I already gonna know something about the Ohana. Because my root is there too. My grandfather's side is Waianae. Right? I already gonna know about the people that live in that area come out of fishing village style. Right? So that's what I mean about what do you know about your place. It's really about you first before you can do any of these other type of ceremonies or practices. You gotta know about you. So when you come forward and they tell you who you better be able to bust out your moku au. Really. That's what it's about. Gotta know who you. Remember now, the significance is in our place and our name. Who you. The third one, which is Pehakopiko. We're asking about your family, the center of your life. Okay, so Pehakopiko. Now, the family, your family members, how many of you study Mo'okuauhau, genealogy? Yeah, okay, she's a keeper of my ohana. How many of you brought Umi Aliloa here? Oh, you see what I mean? Okay, so when you start to do your Mo'okuauhau, right, you're going to start to see where your family line is at. The reason for doing Mo'okuauhau when we talk about Pehakopiko is all those people back there, already we was born with this. Has a set of skills already that you've been walking around with and you have not accessed. Make sense?
Yeah.
Right? So, in this practice of Ho'oku'u Kaheba, I don't even have it out. Ho'oku'u Kaheba, that's what you're doing. You're taking a look at the ancestors that went before you. There's some stuff, people only want to talk about the good stuff that happened in your Mo'oku'auhau. You know, there was fishermen. Oh, there was hula dancers. Oh, you get some stuff back there that you don't like talk about the shame, right? There is. There's shame. I don't talk about that. Well, hello. Ho'oku'u Kaheba is about pulling that stuff up, owning it. Take what you need and then embrace it. Mapopo? Okay. Makabalu, different perspectives on looking at it. You need to do that. Because all the time we only like talk about the good stuff. You get some stuff back there, you gotta look at it. That's a part of you. When you go on an airplane, you take them all with you. Okay, so I came from Hawaii Island. I brought Pele with me, right? Oh, was she had this duality going on in Puna. I'm from Puna. She was right there. You could hear it at night. Boom, boom. It was beautiful. But she also had this, like, kind of a violent going on by the sound of it. I brought all of her with me, right? It's that kind of mana'o. I brought her with me. I brought Umi Aliloa. It's because when you start to do mo'oku auhau, you start to find out all your resources back there. So when you travel, you take all of them with you. Because you're going to access them, you need to use those skills, but we're so busy going outside of ourselves because we like quick fix. Ooh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yikes, right? We like quick fix. We not like work form. Well, there's the other side of this when you makavalu. Okay, let's say I doing ohikapala with my homana. And somebody get on Dremel. We're gonna use the Dremel because we're not dumb. Right? If there's a Dremel. But you better know how to do them if never have that Dremel. Right? But we're not dumb, we're gonna use them. Yeah, that's us. But the thing about it is we've always had a set of skills that we're not accessing. Yeah. That's where Ho'oku'uka Hewa comes in. You need to pull that stuff up. Look at it. It's a part of you no matter where you go. You cannot get away from it. So you might as well pull it up, own it, embrace it, take what you need because get lessons in them. Right? We always had a set of skills with us. It's just this stuff in the front that we just want quick fix. Yeah, makes sense, right? It's a quick fix. But you need to make sure you know how to practice that. And the reason why I want to put some emphasis into that particular one is because like in Puna, when we had the hurricane, Isel, it took out a lot of the trees. I mean, we had trees going across the street, lines down, and I think for us in my area, we were almost a month without electric. What about your area? Us was a month. Huh?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. Now, how many, because when that kind of stuff happens, what you gonna do? Right?
Basa everything.
Oh, sorry, what is everything?
Coolers, whatever, make do what you got.
Right? So, well, what did you share?
Barbecue,
Barbecue? Well, what do you mean by barbecue?
cook everything else, you don't waste what you have in resources.
For whom?
People.
Oh, bingo! Okay, see what I mean? You need to makavalo this because, okay, so, for example, my daughter then will automatically turn out the burners. The pot comes out, it's big because you're not making for us. We're going to take care of the old lady down the road.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So our kids, are they trained up in that way?
Yeah.
Right? We need to immerse them. If you don't have that time to immerse them, send them to a cultural program where they're going to get immersion.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I do cultural practices, but not all the time I can take the kids or the mo'opuna. Send them to a program where you get practitioners, you know, get many perspectives, not all knowledge in one basket. Main thing, they're getting grounded in the aina. Because when stuff like this come up, they know what to do. Right? Lest they be left behind. And Tutupele was going off. Our place in Puna actually looked kind of like a war zone because we had the military out there. Yeah, in these Humvees and they're on the roads, right? But that's Pele, she's doing her thing. So my Ohana and I, my daughter especially, because she does the olis in the Pele line, we went down and so we honor. Yeah. Not the kind of, oh no, she going off, what we gonna do, let's pack and move. No, that's not the mentality that I've been trained in. It's about how do I make ready for her. Right? Was not my land anyway, but we'd say we own, that's my house, I own them, that property. No, we don't, not really, in paper, because of legal stuff, yeah, right? But not really, when you come down to it, that's not my land, right? So you gotta make them ready before she comes. That kind of mentality. So this is how you access all this kind of stuff once you start working with your mo'okuauhau. I mean, in my papa, the Homana with me does 3 generations back. That's how I get them started. And then I hit the Mormon church is great. You guys need to go access your Mormon church because they can track themselves all the way back to Jesus. That's amazing. But I'm serious. You need to go to the Mormon church. They are a storehouse of information. And so when you're doing your mo'okuauhau, you can learn a lot from there. You'd be amazed how helpful they are. And the other one where you can access genealogy is in ulukau.org. Everybody know ulukau.org? Put them in your phone. ulukau.org. Click on genealogy. If you can't read in Hawaiian, they get English. But go look it up. Go look it up. Go look for your family. Yeah. But then again, you need to, main thing, you go learn you first. You gotta go learn you first. And then what happens is all the inside of you, because it's in our DNA, you know, all these cultural practices and traditions, it's just dormant. It's just dormant. You gotta wake them up, right? You gotta activate it. So when you access your kupunas, your ancestors, and you reawaken that, you start to activate that in you. Okay? Mana, I was born with that. I was put, kupunas were in my life. I was put into kupuna's life, and then these things got activated within me. I was born with it. I'm not gonna try to figure out if I acquired it or if I inherited it. I was born with it. That's in my DNA, right? That's in my bloodline. But through sitting with many different kupunas, it all got activated here and there. Sometimes the thing come too fast, but you gotta learn how to shelf it and go, oh, Bambaya user. Yeah, makes sense. But not now. But sometimes they like throw stuff at you really fast. You gotta shelf it and say Bambay, right? But at least you know it's there. It's so important to know your mo'okuauhau and how to utilize that. Your mom and dad did. What your dad or your grandpa did? Farmers.
Yeah.
Farmers and
Fire captain.
Fire captain.
Senator.
Senator. What do you think he had in you? Well. Oh, okay, up at the top. Under what? What you think? You're on the right track. I love it. Okay, this is how you can use this for your lens. She's on track. Up there, senator. Her dad, senator. Oh, great grandpa. Nice. Okay. Go.
Star.
Hoku. Where your dad?
Where?
Where?
Thunder.
Yes. Lightning and thunder. Fire.
Fire.
Right? You see what I mean? See how simple? Everything goes back to here. Carpenters, where are they? In here. Oh my. We are going to do this whole class again. Where are the carpenters in here?
Fourth.
Level 2. Level 2.
Level 2.
Right? Your electricians is up here. Everything we do today come back to the natural order of balance. There's nothing out there that doesn't connect to this. Make sense?
Yeah.
Everything about our mo'okuauhau connects to this. Where are you at in your, where's your family in here? What did they do? Your kalo farmers, your fishermen, right? Right? Everything goes back to there. How simple. This is what curriculum all by itself, really.
Yeah.
It is. So for help our people come back to this. Take it back. This has always been our way. And Auntie stressed that a lot. Take it back. It's always been our way. It's so simple. It's nothing rocket science. You can go into a classroom, do this, and then go, okay, Paul, everybody go home. We're simple, but for the purpose of English teaching or for teaching other people, we stand up and talk a lot and write stuff down. No. The best place, like I said, I shared earlier, the best platform I have ever did a delivery on education or anything Hawaiian kind stuff was up on the Mauna. It was my classroom. I had to use this, but for some people, okay? But otherwise than that, it was the most awesome feeling because I was a vessel, a portal. When I opened myself up, all kinds of things happened. It was so beautiful to be able to be on the Mauna and deliver Auntie Ulu's thing. I knew she was with me too. That was amazing. Okay, so moving on because this one is na'au. Na'au. Okay, na'au. Everybody know what na'au is?
Right?
Yeah? Is guts. And what is that guts?
Intuition.
Intuition. Oh, well, who else knows what that is? Come on, Makovalu, again. What is na'au?
Gut feeling.
Gut feelings, seated emotions. Right?
We are learning this thought.
Oh, okay. When you're learning is pa'a? Oh, okay. What else?
Compass.
Oh, nice. Compass. Nice. Did you guys hear that? Hey, write that down. Write that down. Wow. I like you some. Come on, somebody else. No. Ooh, 6 cents. Makavalu. Okay. Anybody else? So na'au is, okay, so, you know the kind where you know that you know that you know. Okay, and you're supposed to go this way, and you stay going that way.
Oh.
Real simple, yeah?
Yeah.
Ask yourself why you don't listen to your na'au. Because sometimes don't know how. It's okay to do that. Say that, me too. With Kupun, I used to get scared when she asked me. You can say, I don't know, you know. Okay, like I work in the substance abuse field. I've been at Hui Ho'ola o Nanohulu o Hawaii for over 15 years. And when I work with Haumana, I usually one-on-one, sometimes brothers, they come in and they just rah. And I will literally look at them and tell them, let me speak to your na'au. Sometimes they come in and they get so much stuff going on in here that I have to just do this with them. No laugh, okay? So brother is sitting across from me and I'm doing this, okay? Because he's like, you know the bitch, and da-da-da-da-da, going on, and I have to do this, right? And then when he starts calming down, then I do this, right? And so really, when they're talking so much, they stay in here, right? So no sense I talk. I have to be able to help bring them down a bit. And so I have to stop them sometimes and tell them, Hanu, and just breathe with them, right? Because no sense try to work with somebody and just out there. Oh, right? Are you crazy then? Right? You might have to go get a therapist. So, right? Makes sense. So, what happens is you're going to help the brother simmer down some. And it's simple exercises by just telling him, you know, wait, Hanu, and you breathe with them, but you got to do it with them, right? And ha, right? When they get to a point where they're like a little bit more settled, then you tell them, let me speak to your now. Yeah, because then you practice to activate yours. Ooh, wait, did you guys get that?
Yeah.
Right? You start to practice to activate your own because you're allowing yours to talk to his. And it's more because you can get to the hala quicker. Try that. Everybody go home, try that with somebody. It works, right? Because a lot of times we like use all kind of stuff to get cluttered. You know, why you did that for? You know, and you stay going on and on. You're going nowhere. It's easier by the time you get them and able to talk with them from the na'au. You help to practice how to use yours. So when yours starts getting activated and you go somewhere and you know you're not supposed to be there. But some of us, we don't listen, we just keep going and then later on, by something happened. And you ought to know what happened, right? And sometimes something happened a month down the line. Oops. So you gotta really look at this stuff, right? It's a real thing, yeah? It's a real thing. So you have to be able to utilize your na'au to tell you and guide you. It's amazing how that works. The practice of ho'oku'u kaheva and getting to know you and all of your ancestors back there, good and bad. The bad ones, they're not bad people, but the ones that did the heva back there, they're the ones that are going to help you come across that. Did you get that? Right? That's deep, but you got to get that. Don't miss that. Once you activate those ones back there, and you start identifying the heva back there, own it, embrace it. When you come across something that's heva, that's the one's going to alert you. Mapopo? Oh, real simple. It's not rocket science, not even hard. You just gotta be in tune. You're not out. Your whole being gotta be in tune with that. That's your na'au. Okay, namea kupuna. Namea kupuna is that the protocols, the chants, the ceremonies. So in Hawaii Island, yeah, we do plenty kind of ceremonies. Up on the mountain, we into ceremonies. A lot, majority of all our ceremonies is onto this. Not to the people. No. It's onto this. We honor all the deities. Yeah, if we're up on the mauna, we honor that mauna and the deity that goes along with it. That's a whole nother class I could teach on the mauna. Kind of cool stuff, but that's not a class. It's not po'oponopono. But anyways, it's all unto here. That's namea kupuna. The chants, the protocols in our olis. So how many of you in here study the kumulipo? Right? It tells us what to do in there and what happened. In fact, Akua doesn't come into about the sixth vow. Yeah? See that kind, right? So remember now, all of this was here before us. This right here is a curriculum in itself.